How would you like to totally transform your relationship with your teenager so you can stop having to nag and micromanage them to do everything, stop the petty squabbles and festering resentments between you, and stop worrying so much about them, about safety, about their lifestyle choices, about school disengagement and their future? What if you could find a way to help your child achieve so much more in the long run by parenting way smarter, by doing and stressing far less? Hi, I'm Henry Dingle, and I help parents to break free from the cycle of stress, resentment, and conflict that can come about through parenting demotivated, frustrated, or bored teens. Our program turns homes into much happier, more peaceful, and more productive places where parents and teens both feel safe and able to forge close, meaningful, and mutually supportive relationships that support life success and true love and connection between parent and child that lasts a lifetime. I'm here to show you there is another way to the one we typically adopt or learn or just end up doing. Imagine knowing how to communicate in those toughest moments when your buttons are so severely pressed, transforming confrontational, disempowering, and destructive conversations with your teen into meaningful dialogues that reinforce the group safety, connection, and belonging. By learning this approach, you can open up the channels of communication with your teens, making them feel heard and understood by you, which is so impactful for them and so supportive of their overall development. This is an opportunity for you as a parent to break patterns of misunderstanding and disconnection that can otherwise creep into your relationship and start building an authentic, trusting, and loving, genuinely loving relationship with your children right away. Does that sound good? Okay. As someone who has worked with teenagers and their families for over 2 decades now, I've helped thousands of parents reconnect with their teens, transforming family dynamics for lasting change and lifelong benefit in relationship terms. When families first come to us, they often feel, perhaps like you do, overwhelmed by the situation, at a loss, at their wits' end even, trapped in cycles of stress or disconnection, or they just know that what they were able to provide in younger years wasn't going to be enough or isn't going to be enough to support them in their well-being and development at this far more challenging age and stage when they're teenagers. Let's hear directly from some of these parents who experienced profound transformation through our program.
It was just always negative. All my interactions were, I've had another email, why have you done this?
We didn't even realise how bad it was.
I think I was ready to go to prison, quite honestly, for not sending her to school.
These parents, like many others, were in desperate need of support. They needed someone to help them truly connect with their teens and provide guidance. I understand these challenges both professionally from 20 years of working with teens and parents, but also personally. When I was a teenager, I actually really excelled in school. I went to 2 top private schools, got straight A's in my GCSEs, was well liked generally. I was in the first teams in all the sports. I was a music scholar. Perfect, right? No, not really. Superficially, I was sailing along, ticking all the boxes, but my problems and insecurities came to the fore and had to be dealt with in my later life, in my 20s and early 30s. I had lost trust over the course of my childhood and education in the leadership and guidance of the adults around me. There wasn't enough connection. No one in close to really support me, to recognize either how great I was or call me out lovingly when I was full of it. I didn't have that connection with either my parents or my teachers, and I was a leader in my peer group, so I fell kind of through the cracks, if you like, between school, which in my case was boarding school from the age of 8, and home, 2 very well-meaning and loving parents who couldn't stay close with me, and I became increasingly isolated, confused, and erratic in my early adult life choices. It wasn't until I found the right mentor outside of family and school, not till my early 30s, that I could truly start to make sense of my world and discover my potential role and engagement in it. So I don't just want relief and results for you right now with your teens. I want you to do this to build foundations for life in your relationships with them, to work hard to be close now with them and stay close in your adult relationships with them. Working with teenagers as an English and maths tutor in family homes whilst pursuing a singer-songwriting music career in London, I saw firsthand, up close in so many families, how essential it is for teens to feel seen and heard by their parents, to feel loved and respected by their parents, to feel understood and like they belong in that love and safety at home. Having this safe space enables profound growth and development in our children. It allows us as children to get to know ourselves and to step into natural ownership and responsibility in our lives. I discovered that by getting clear on who we are as kids through authentic and trusted relationship with others, we can start to really understand the impact we want to make in the world. And there is no bigger influence, no more important figure in shaping this inner security and meaningful agency in the world than from a child's parents. The level of belonging and connection at home is key. It's the springboard for enabling our children to easily find life purpose and meaning in current and future life. This is what sets our kids up best, better even than grades and accolades. This is the magic that achieves all that too, and creates so much success and well-being for so many. Today, my role is to be a teacher for parents and a coach for their teens, helping families build closer, more meaningful relationships with themselves and each other that last a lifetime, and support ongoing and true success in love, life, and life's work.
She's smiling. That's one of the big things. She's got the most beautiful smile, and we didn't see that for a long time. She's got a face that just lightens up when she's happy.
Gradually with Henry, he's sort of returned.
It's just really repaired our relationship.
These stories are a testament to the transformative power of our program. It's not just about making immediate changes and feeling instant relief and assurance, it's also about that, but knowing we're creating lasting bonds and understandings between us whilst we still have the opportunity and our kids are young enough and still under our roofs. It's about building a new, trusted, more adult and more equal way of relating where both parent and child of whatever age, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, where they feel loved, supported, respected, seen, and heard. The journey towards a fulfilling family life is well within your reach. With the right insights, tools, and support, you too can transform your family dynamics and build a stronger, more connected relationship with your teen. But before I tell you more about this program, I have to warn you, registration is only open for a short period before we need to close it so that we can start the class and finish this side of Christmas. It's not just a scheduling thing though. We always put the pressure on to make sure we attract only parents who are really ready and willing to take action now, to show up ready to learn openly, implement, and get the results we all want for you and your teen and your family in general. Now, since you're watching this video, either you're currently struggling to support your teen to find motivation, life meaning and purpose, or your relationship has suffered and you can no longer reach them sufficiently to be able to guide them, or both. If either of these things or both are happening to you, this punchy, dynamic, engaging, heart-led, and enriching program will drive reconnection with your teen so that you can provide them with the support you know they need, so that your teen can work with you, not against you or against themselves for that matter. So first off, when you join the program, you get access to me, one of the most experienced, talented, if I may say, and successful teen and parent coaches in the country, if not the world. Also, to a community of like-minded parents who you'll also learn so much and gain so much confidence from. To a parenting culture that will immediately feel like home and the support you've always wanted in your parenting. And to a container, a month of carefully designed weekly calls, 24/7 connection with each other throughout this time period and beyond, if you like, action steps and accountability that through our tried and tested experience pretty much guarantees you the result you're after. It's a full immersion and a moment to take stock of all you've achieved so far as a parent and what's needed from now on going forward. Your own customized route and method to transforming the relationship with your teen and to set you up for the best 2025 of family life so far. Finally, I thought long and hard about how I could make this offer even better. And I came up with not one, not two, but 3 amazing bonuses to add into what is already a rich and comprehensive formula. The first bonus is that you will receive a 30-minute one-on-one coaching session with me to personalize and customize your parenting strategy, normally valued at £270. The second bonus for you is a 5-hour Trust Your Teen video course, which I'm just going to throw in for all of you who sign up for this program for free. This course will be your ultimate companion going into 2025, deepening your understanding of how to parent teens effectively from the Parent of Teen Relationship Reset program. This bonus, when sold on its own, is worth £879, and you'll be getting it for free as part of signing up. And that brings us to the final big surprise, the last piece of the puzzle that makes this a complete no-brainer if you're struggling with your teen currently, and this is it. You'll also get our new Parent Stress Management video training, in which I share the private habits and practices that have supported me the most in my parenting and coaching journey, training for over a decade with some of the best parent coaches out there, and receiving an education in the nature of mind over a 14-year period and counting from a meditation master that has been of incalculable benefit to me in both family and professional life. This video course really gets down and addresses the root causes of how we undermine ourselves in our parenting and in life through becoming under-resourced and overwhelmed as a person. This on its own is valued at £379. So if you add up the value of just those last three bonuses, maybe some of you are, well, you'd already be at £1,528. So by now, you're probably wondering, what's the cost for the program? Your investment into the parent and team relationship reset is just a one-off payment of £497 or two payments of £295.50. Remember, if you want to arrest this worrying downward decline and harmonize the relationship with your teen, then I'm here to tell you, you need to take action to change the trajectory that you're currently on. Most parents don't take action or don't know where to or how to, and many of us pay a hefty price. I hear from parents like this every day through my social media channels, where relationships have become unsalvageable. Nothing has been done. People have been muddling along. They've been too busy, too stressed, too overwhelmed. And now it's all far worse than it need have been. There is a cost to inaction for all of us with our life problems, and it's my duty to lovingly point out to you so you don't get yourself off the hook. Yeah. Think about how your life could be different if you commit to stopping the rot and integrating the methods you could learn on this course throughout the rest of your life. So go ahead, click on the button below and join me in the Parent and Teen Relationship Reset program. It's going to be a thrilling, fun, safe, inspiring, and hugely impactful ride. If you are ready to transform the relationship with your teen, then your next step is to click the order button below and get registered and excited for the Parent and Teen Relationship Reset program. Oh, and one final thing, if you register right now, you'll also have a chance of getting our fast action bonus, where the first 10 signups will be invited to join a bonus call where I'm going to specifically focus on how to support my teens' phone usage. You'll have a full 14 days to see if the Parent and Teen Relationship Reset program is right for you. If you determine that it isn't, you can just let us know and we'll gladly refund you the money. No hassles, no hard feelings. We're that confident, basically, that it will be an incredible fit for you as it has been for so many. Now is your time. It's time to give this matter some much needed attention. There has never been a better time, but you have to act now. Registration will close soon. Enroll now in the Parent and Teen Relationship Reset program and say yes to forging a closer, more meaningful relationship with your teen that will last you a lifetime. You will never look back. Click the button now and join the program. I so look forward to supporting you and your teen on this magnificent journey.